Hello and welcome once again to another video, the best video that is on the internet today. And if you want to enjoy this video as much as I enjoy making them, grab yourself your favorite beverage and let's enjoy a toast together in 1, 2, and 3. We have the return of Roommate, who is playing Pokemon Emerald Beauty Contests. And since he has returned, I no longer get a serotonin boost from skimping off of your coffee creamer. So I will not be adding coffee creamer to my coffee. So I lied a little bit yesterday. I said I was going to eat all of the elk that I had made, and then turned out the portions that I had was actually the perfect amount. So you lucky viewers, you get 2 days of elk. We're going to elevate our rice experience with some chicken broth. And I have cleaned the camera lens, so you should not be getting a terrible glare anymore in the video that makes it look like you're watching a fever dream. Everybody wins. Noah was gifted this massive cast iron griddle over Christmas, which is awesome. I believe he's going to make lots of pancakes with that griddle in the coming days. For the time being, we're just going to move that over here because we have a very rare 2-pan cooking setup that we're going to commit to. I was giving it some thought, and if I was going to make this elk meal for like another person, I would exchange out the potato for some mixed vegetables because it would just be a lot lighter. It would go better with the elk and the rice. But since I'm making this for myself, I can make this meal however I want. And I don't know about you, but potatoes are a bit of a comfort food for me. So I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this. I'm going to try a little bit less oil this time. Rice goes in first, potatoes go in second, and then the elk will cook up extremely quickly. Where's my big knife? Maybe both in the dishwasher. We're going to cut these super thin so that they cook quickly. They did not come out crispy last time. They came out very fluffy still. So although they're being cut thin, they don't come out like potato chips. Even the crust on the outside was very thin. And then this is going to be a little bit thicker because I just don't think I have all the space in the pan to fit any more than that. Over here for now. No need to put anything inside the elk pan because the elk has been mixed with a little bit of bacon. So that'll render down on its own. We'll prep our eggs and then it's just a waiting game. I'm going to pre-season my eggs this time, which I don't typically do. But I felt like it just needed a little bit more flavor yesterday. Yeah, that's nice. So let's see if we got our sizes right. Yeah, because this potato is significantly... So yeah, it just takes up more surface area than the previous one. Yeah. So you know what, these end pieces, we just might not include them in this. There we go. So end pieces will go to the trash dimension. This rice is cooking up really nicely. It's going to take a little bit longer to cook that rice through since we're using broth rather than just regular water. Did I put the lid in here? I did. So let us try another lid to reduce splashing. This lid is going to be a little bit too big, but it'll get the job done. Oh. Well, it looks like you got the hang of it.
I have no idea.
That's the most
I've ever got before.
I don't know what's going on here. I struggle enough with Pokemon as it is, but that's a lot of hearts.
It's the most I've ever had.
And no one else has many hearts at all. What stage is this? Like the difficulty level?
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. And what do you need to get? Do you need to get it in all categories or just the beauty category?
So remember when you asked me if I had to do all categories?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when you asked me if I had to do them in order?
Yeah.
So I do have to do them in order. I just checked. So this is hyper rank, which is the one right before master. I cannot enter anything else in hyper rank because I don't have the 2 previous.
Gotcha.
So I have to do.
If you lose the previous one.
No.
Okay. That's more so what I meant when I asked if you had to do it in order. If you have to go from the first rank all the way up to the 4th rank, winning each time in a row, because that would be annoying. This still is going to be annoying because you have 4 different stages, like what, 6 different categories? You have beauty and toughness and...
Yeah, how many? I don't know.
Yeah, I counted 6 just after a quick glance, but it could be even more.
It's like cool, tough, beauty, smart. But I don't know how many there are. I don't know.
Do a quick strategic microwave heat up. Yeah, I do say, it looks like you are going to win this. It seems like your order has a big influence over what move you pick.
Like, I don't know if I should use Hydro Pump right now.
Yeah, because it seems like if you go first, you should try to get as many hearts as you can. And when people try to like reduce your hearts, like get as many hearts as you can, so that when they try to reduce it, you still have more than them at the end. And if you're the last person to go, you try to reduce the hearts that other people already got. Dang. Dang.
And I'm not going to be affected by the attract because I went first. So yeah, you're right, the order has a tremendous amount.
This is where you prove that you're both a lover and a fighter with your Pokemon. Do you know what the other Pokemon that you'll use? Like, I assume that you'll move on to Stage 4 after this and win Stage 4. Do you have your next Pokemon set up for the other categories? Minus the levels?
I don't, but I think I'll try to set up like a Blaziken for cool and tough because I know it can learn a lot of those moves. But outside of that, I don't know. I think this is the last round.
Since I work 5 days this week, I have a lot of hours that I can spend playing Pokemon.
Dope.
Yeah, I think the reason why the camera got all messed up the last couple of videos is because I was putting you over the steam of this race. I'm going to try to avoid that in future. Let's see what we got here. That's right, that needs to be cleaned. So let's grab... This should work.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That's nuts.
Oh my, what? I think I paid off the judges. Well,
We survived.
yeah, was it close?
Yeah, it was really close.
Dang. Yeah, this race is almost done. So let's get our elk ready.
It's going to take me a long time to set up other mons too, because I not only need to learn movesets, but I need to make more coffins.
Yeah, remind me what coffins are. That's you've brought that up a couple of times now.
Or the Pokeblocks or there.
Oh yeah, yep.
Pokeblocks is Gen 2, I think coffins is Gen 4. Or Pokeblocks is Gen 3. I think coffins are Gen 4.
Got you. Okay.
So I'm just misspeaking, but I have to make more Pokeblocks.
Well, I mean, it's good to know that at least it sounds like you have all of the berries that you need in order to make the Pokeblocks that you need to make. But again, if you need me to farm some for you, I will.
I didn't get a single heart right there. That's nuts. Huh.
Do you know what determines initial voting?
I have no idea.
It seems like you've been getting less as the stages have been harder.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because in this one, is the order determined based on how many initial hearts that you get?
Yes. So I'm clearly last.
Mm-hmm. See, I don't understand this because clearly Wobbit is not a very attractive Pokemon. It's not a very beautiful Pokemon. So I don't even know how it's in this competition. Gotcha, so you just used a move that affects everyone else?
Yeah. That Espeon is going to go first and get all the stars from the audience as well. That's nuts.
Yeah, I don't have a specific amount of time in mind for how long this is supposed to be cooked for. But I think yesterday was 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other. And then the teriyaki sauce that this has been marinating in, which is a really thick sauce. In the store, it's not in the fridge, it's just sitting out on the shelf. I've been keeping it in the fridge, and it thickened up to the point where it almost didn't come out when I was trying to add it to the elk. But it combined really easily, and you can tell just based on how much is smeared on the side. Yesterday I added soy sauce to the rice, but since I'm cooking with the chicken broth, I'm not going to add any soy sauce to that. This teriyaki sauce that's in here will add to it, so good sound. And like you've seen the smash burger videos where they go in and they smash these down. I think that would work really well in this situation, but I've kind of enjoyed having a thicker piece of meat, kind of forming it into like a quasi steak. But obviously the thinner that this goes, the faster it'll cook. Wait, what am I doing? Have Oompa Loompa hands. All right, and this rice is done cooking. But it still looks like there's a considerable amount of moisture coming out, so I'm just going to fluff this. Okay. And I've been commending this new rice cooker because not a lot of stuff sticks to the bottom. But just keep in mind, you see the base, it's that broth just kind of forming a crust. So just keep that in mind. Probably let that go much longer. Could have charred up. Non-stick is still working really nice. It's coming off, but it smells amazing. It smells absolutely amazing. You can see it's taken on that nice brownish color. So we'll leave it in to keep it warm. Ouch.
The wall of that won the whole thing.
You're kidding me.
It's doing it right now. They won the whole thing. They kept using safeguard so it wasn't affected by other moves. So it won, it was a 3-way tie for second.
That sucks.
It smoked the rest of it. It wasn't even close.
I'm telling you, that Wobbuffet is not a beautiful Pokemon. It paid off. It paid off the judges. Yeah, these potatoes are already cooked. But the cool thing with using olive oil is that I can just leave this on longer.
5 categories: cool, beauty, cute, smart, fast.
Yeah, that seems like it could take a while to get all of the Pokemon that would be best for each circumstance. Obviously, the Milotic is going to be best for beauty, so you're not going to have to switch anything out.
No, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, but I wonder if you're going to be able to use Blaziken for multiple categories, if you're going to have to tailor him to just one.
It depends on how many Pokeblocks it'll take.
I just want to see if they put you in last place again.
They will.
A little bit overdone this time on that side. The music in this game is always awesome.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what activity you're doing. Sound design is great.
That was by design,
Yep.
so that way I can use hydro
Mm-hmm.
combo.
Okay. Yeah, and then other than the egg, we're gonna start just putting all of this together. Yeah, that's really firm on that side. Let me check the other side here. Make sure I haven't charred it as much. Yeah, that's some good color. Let me touch that. Let me just see. Yeah, that feels good. Even touching the side, you can tell it's been cooked all the way through. It's not going to have any cold spots. So we'll put this in the corner here. I'm going to turn this down ever so slightly. I think we should put the rice in just from the start. And that bacon and teriyaki will keep that egg from sticking. I'll put the potatoes in last. It's basically just staying warm right now. I'll take a little peek, make sure that they're not sticking. Yep, that's good. Yep, that's good as well. And again, a side of vegetables would be good as well. Keep everything light. Let's see if I can touch this without hurting myself. Can. Yep, I'm just going to pull this up. Don't want to scramble this, we want to keep its form. Yeah, feel free to add some cheese to this, if that's what you're into. I found that when I went to eat this yesterday, the yolk cools down pretty quickly, but if you incorporate it into the rice stays hot for a really long time. Good.
Well, Bet beat me again.
That sucks.
I don't know how. I keep losing in the first round. I got second that time though.
That's good. I mean, improvement.
Yeah, and I can't do anything to change the first round. It just is what it is because I maxed out on beauty.
Yeah, because you do have to take a defensive approach if you're always going to be put in last place. You don't really have a choice. Let's see. Let's put this cast iron back where it was. Yeah, and I like how we did the egg this time, because it's still a little runny in the middle, so it'll cook in on itself while it's sitting there, but also will incorporate really well into the rice. And I also enjoyed this on the potatoes. Interestingly enough, that teriyaki sauce that we added, in my opinion, has a little more of a bite than the sriracha itself. So breakfast lunch meal with coffee, turning out really nice. As usual, we'll take a photo for the gram. So if you're not interested in watching a full 30-40 minute video, you can always just go to the Instagram that's linked in the channel description. So I'm going to make a commitment of posting my meal every single day. So let's take one ceremonious bite. Let's get this elk and a little bit of rice as well. Yep, and that elk is still really nice and warm. Delicious. All right, thanks everybody. I upload every single day at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. I will see you tomorrow.